Hi guys, welcome back. We are now on part 4 of the Super Metroid Item Randomizer run. There we go. So, in the last part, we picked up Spazer and Screw Attack, the two remaining major upgrades other than the two reserve tanks, which are apparently both behind Dragon, in Plasma Beam and Space Jump's room. So, all that remains is just the couple of expansions in Meridia to pick up, which we are going to be doing now. Let's see. Actually, let's go to the turtle room. And that is normally a missile. And that is normally an energy tank. Instead, the game taunts me by giving me yet more power bombs. I think I'm up to like 80-something now. There we go. Normally that's a super missile. And that's how you get through there if you have Speed Booster but not Grapple Beam. Okay, so there's two expansions over here we still need to pick up. Right down here. More power bombs! And another energy tank. I want super missiles, damn it. Oops, nothing up there. Let me go back down. Of course, a little bit too far to the right. Story of this game. That is normally a super missile, and then a little bit further to the right is normally that is normally a regular missile, and a little bit to the further to the right is normally a super. Instead, we get two missiles, which is fine. At this point, missiles really aren't all that useful, though, I mean, they can be used rather effectively against Metroids and in the Mother Brain fight. Alright, so this is why we wanted to have Gravity Suit, because if we didn't have Gravity Suit, we would have to exploit a glitch, which I will actually demonstrate. Hopefully I can actually pull it off. Alright, come here. No, you should probably turn off Screw Attack. I want to try and pull this off. Alright, so here's how it works. Basically, you need to get a Moctroid right about here. And then you have to jump on top of it. And you'll know you've done it right because you are on top of, or because you actually can stand on the Moctroid, like that. And then basically there is, I'm not sure exactly how, but you can jump through the crumble blocks here. And I'm apparently not going to be demonstrating it, so we're just going to go through the normal way. Because there's crumble blocks here that you can glitch through if you have the Moctroid positioned correctly. I've only done it once. It took me forever to actually pull off. Alright, where are you? There we go. You're not normally supposed to have Plasma Beam when you fight against Batwoon, because Plasma Beam pierces enemies and hits them for a large amount of damage for every frame that they are on, or that it is on them. So, well, that's weird. I was not aware that there was actually multiple paths through there. Alright, whatever. Speed booster, away! Oh, I should probably turn Screw Attack back on. There we go. More power bombs, just what I asked for. Alright, let's go kill Dragon. Alright, so there are like 15 different ways you can kill Dragon. You can either fight him normally, using missiles, super missiles, and charge beam attacks. You can electrocute him via the grapple beam by using one of the dead turrets. Or you can do, or if you are playing the randomizer like I am, and you got plasma beam early, oops, hold on, you can actually one-shot him. By doing the exact same thing I did to Gold Torizo. Because the way it works is that when, as far as I'm aware, the way this thing works is because Plasma Beam hits multiple times and passes through enemies, Dragon wasn't, they didn't anticipate you actually having Plasma Beam when fighting against Dragon. So they didn't give him the ability to negate the Plasma Beam like Ridley does on impact. So it passes through him. Now, normally his invulnerability frames will prevent him from actually, you know, getting completely and utterly decimated by it. X-Ray, because it freezes time, or because it freezes everything on screen, causes the boss's invulnerability frames to harmlessly fade while X-Ray is on the screen. So while Plasma Beam itself won't actually deal damage while you have X-Ray showing, it will run Dragon's invulnerability frames out so that when you stop the X-Ray scope, it'll say, oh, Dragon's invulnerability is over. Oh, look, a Plasma Beam shot is still overlapping him. Let's have him take another hit. And so you just do that a couple times, and suddenly Dragon has 0 HP and dies. You can't actually do it with Phantoon, because Phantoon's programming causes him to automatically phase out and run away once he takes over a certain amount of damage. I believe it's like 300 damage. And a charged Ice Wave Plasma deals like 600 or 700 damage, I believe. And then when fighting against Ridley, like I said, he negates the damage, or he negates the Plasma Beam as soon as it impacts his body. He still takes the damage from it, but it doesn't pass through him, so it doesn't hit him multiple times. So you can't X-ray glitch him that way. Same with Mother Brain. And then Kraid negates the Plasma Beam, like you saw. Spore Spawn is too big to actually hit with the Plasma Beam, or the Plasma Wave. If you do Plasma by itself without Wave Beam, or with just Ice Beam equipped, then you can hit him with it. But because Plasma with Wave is the double beam instead of the single beam, his shell automatically negates any beam, including Plasma. Alright, with that, we should now have almost 100% of the items. We still need to pick up that last, we still need to pick up the 2 items in the last sand pit. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the sand pit so we can get the last 2 items. Excuse me. And this very conveniently drops us off right in front of the sand pit. Another missile! Yay! I believe we finally have over 100 missiles now. And of course, more power bombs. I'm pretty sure I have over 100 power bombs now, too. Alright, so let's make a quick detour back to the ship so we can get our totals. Actually, let me check something real quick. Okay, so normal totals are the... Actually, let me see if I can... I'm going to actually try and do a green gate glitch. Because you can do it when the gate is facing to the left. Alright, I have to go around. Screw it. I don't feel like running out of super missiles and having to farm more. But basically, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump and fire your super missile at an angle to a left-facing gate. And if you jump at and fire at the correct point, the game will actually register Samus as hitting that side of the gate, or the proper side of the gate, and allow you to, or activate it and allow you to pass through. You can do it when the gate faces the right, but it's a lot harder and it requires speed booster and going full speed. I don't know the exact mechanics of it. It's not something I've really researched that heavily into. But anyway. Let's go ahead and get back to this area. Over here. Yeah, here we go. And up here is a quick escape to Brinstar. It is one way, as you can see. But it drops you off right in front of the Criteria elevator at the top of the power bomb shaft. So it's very convenient. Alright, so doing some quick math in my head real quick. So I believe there are normally 98 items in the game. You've got the 14 core upgrades, the 4 reserve tanks, nope, supposed to save there. Oh, I only have 95 power bombs? Oh, that's right, I have a ton of energy tanks, though. I'm actually not sure how many energy tanks I have. But anyway, it's normally 14 energy tanks, 14 core items, 46 missile tanks, 4 reserve tanks, 10 super missiles, and 10 power bombs. Because the max total is supposed to be 1499 energy, 230 missiles, 50 supers, 50 power bombs. I don't remember how many energy tanks I picked up, but I've picked up, what is that, 10 or 20 missile tanks, 40 supers, and 40. What is that? I can math, really. Yeah, 49 powerbomb tanks. And then plus... Well, let's run through terrain and see what my final total is. Because I'm pretty sure I have 100... No, I don't. There's actually still one item that or actually 2 items I forgot to collect, which I'm going to go to and grab right now. Because I'm not going to be able to get them later. Here's the first. I probably should have gotten this on the way back, but eh. This is normally a super missile. Alright, and back down we go. And down here, this is normally a missile. Alright, now I should have 100% of the items. So, only way to find out is to run through terrain and get to the ending. Ah! Okay, time to go to terrain. But first, a cutscene. Now, regardless of the order you beat the bosses in, the statue will always break in the same order. Kraid, then Phantoon, then Dragon, then Ridley. Now, if you have not defeated a particular boss at that point, then that boss will not, or that boss's portion of the statue will not break before you have a chance, and then you'll have to come back later after all the other bosses' statues' parts have broken. The game will not allow, or will not unlock this door until all the statues have, at that point, have been broken. So if you come before you kill a particular boss, you have to wait for all the remaining statues to break. Then the door will unlock. And this will happen every time you come into this room. Though, once a statue breaks, then it won't unbreak. It just locks you in for a few seconds and then says, okay, you're free to go. Alright, time to go fight some Metroids. And you might want to make sure to cancel your weapon before you start firing into a Metroid, because you have to freeze them before you can actually kill them. Unless you use power bombs, but it takes 3 power bombs to kill a Metroid, whereas freezing and 5 missiles is significantly faster and causes you to take less chance of a Metroid latching on and killing you. Also, a thing to keep in mind is that if you lay a power bomb, all inactive Metroids will swarm, or all off-screen Metroids will swarm to your position. And it's only power bombs that agitate them like that. I'm not sure why, something to do with their programming. Well, that was close. Alright. Wow, 5 supers. These things are only weak to supers. Okay. And there is a reason for this, because it will make the giant Metroid scene go by that much quicker. And the reason I'm doing this is because going into screw attack causes or resets your own invulnerability frames, so that way it allows you to take damage a lot more quickly, so that it has that much less health for the baby Metroid to suck. Coming into this room with full health when you have 20-some energy tanks takes forever. Alright. So it's time for the end game. Let's kill the brain. There is a way to bypass the Zebatites. It's a glitch involving using the Rinkas to basically knock yourself through the first Zebatite, because only one Zebatite spawns at a time. But it's far more trouble than it's worth for me to do, because it only takes 4 supers to kill a Zebatite, and I've got several. Alright, final boss time. Oh, I should probably re-equip my suits now. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're good. Alright, time to start pumping missiles into her. Come on. You like the taste of missiles. Alright. Almost got her pissed off enough to brain laser. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's right. That's right. Come on. Okay. A little bit more energy than I wanted to end up with, but it's enough. So now she has to put me down to critical. And now endgame begins. Okay, so I apparently have 22 energy tanks. Alright, and now we have the Hyper Beam, so it's time to... Alright, Mother Brain's dead. Yay, we won! Ah, I'm doing it wrong. Ah, wow. That was terrible. Well, so much for doing any type of speedrun on the escape. At least the lava hasn't started. Oh, there is the lava. Alright, let's at least use the Shine Spark. That saved us about 20 seconds. And sure. Let's be a humanitarian and save the animals. And we're out. At least the escape sequence was under 2 minutes. That's really all that can be said about that. Alrighty, and final in-game time comes to... hour 35? Not bad. And that is in-game time. It doesn't count door transitions, and I believe it also does not count time spent in the pause menu, but I'm not 100% sure about that. It does count time spent during the Metroid scene, and when Mother Brain was, or when the Metroid was refilling your health. Alright, well, enjoy the credits. Gotta love that triumphant music. Alright, so time to see what our percentage is. Since we beat the game in under 3 hours, we get the Suitless Samus ending. If it's between 3 and I think either 5 or 6, Samus takes off her helmet and gives you a thumbs up, and if it's over 6, then she doesn't do anything. But our final total for items is... Oh, come on, come on. I missed one. Again. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, well, whatever. We beat it in under 2 hours, so I'll take it. Alright, guys. Join me again on Tuesday. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing yet, but I'll make an announcement on the Facebook or on Twitter when I do that. Which, by the way, I have a Twitter now. It's at Nogadamra on Twitter. It is linked to the Facebook page, so follow me and find out all the news, or just follow the Facebook page. But have a great night, everybody. Be safe on Black Friday and the Thanksgiving holiday.